We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. In there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
In formation for Tampa Bay.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A beautiful fake. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
No! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A play fake. Now Penix. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Pushing his way through. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, nice move. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. And Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Good. Hurry, hurry. 20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Set. 180. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
So,
who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Cut.
4th down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and then he's got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pick. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Rashad White with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think you earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2, your number 3 running back. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Ready. Cowboys.
Now Penix. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 180. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
180.
Now Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Cool, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The tackle by Arnold Ebiketie. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4-yard gain.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Mayfield will throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
At the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Bucs at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A big gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Well, this pass broke him up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
180!
Well, they'll try it now with Irving. Still fighting for more. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down.
Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal. Too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give them good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
180. Kings.
Now a give, Irving running right. And now lures yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
180.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
And that flag accepted.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Set. 180. Go now.
Throwing, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Mayfield now. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Mayfield off the play fake. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Mayfield to throw it. All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. That is just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Penix working out of the gun here. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll come up second and 7. They'll throw with Penix. That one deep for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. That one deep for London. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And some room to maneuver. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 76 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Set. Watch out.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's taken down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Set. Watch out.
Here's a handoff to Irving. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
180. Done.
They go play action. Mayfield right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Set.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Steps away to his left. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the the secondary figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Penix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Next to score, Falcons 35, Buccaneers 21. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. And looking to throw, Penix. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Now Penix. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Falcons 35, Buccaneers 27.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
This pass is caught by London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Here's Penix. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A play fake. Now Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going for it. Penix. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
To the air, Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
22. Buccaneers, 27. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Now
off.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come up first and 10 here. Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Here's Baker. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Mayfield to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's first and goal.
Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert 33.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
What's up?
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
What's up?
Mayfield. Flush to his right. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. We've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Caught by London. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.